Next up in the Harvey Keitel box set is Dangerous Games from 1993 and directed by Abel Ferrara. Again, I was excited for this one because, let's face it, Bad Lieutenant is an absolute cracker. I couldn't wait to dive into this one, and this thing stinks. I really did not like this film at all, and I found it ultimately to be a real slog to get through. There's not often I struggle with movies or to find something that's somewhat redeeming. This one, I had a hard time. This is all about Keitel's character of Eddie Israel, who is directing a feature film. First red flag, Madonna stars in this one. She plays Sarah Jennings. She is the co-star of this, and James Russell, who's one of those actors that you go, I know this guy from somewhere. And then when you check his filmography, you're like, wow, I know him from a lot of things. He plays Francis Burns, the kind of lead actor in this film.
He's looking for satisfaction. He can't get it. He ain't getting it from the booze. He goes over to her. He ain't getting it from her.
And although there are other people throughout the film, it's basically these three characters working on their scenes, trying to refine and create the greatest production that they can. And you know what? It just smacks of self-love. Do you know that way where you're watching this movie and you feel like everything about this is so in love with the filmmaking process, in love with the conversations that they have that are basically a load of crap as they try to get to the heart of what the characters are getting to, the refining small sequences to try and get bigger performance. It just smacks of obscenity. It's horrible people creating a terrible movie that I would never watch and thinking that they are creating the most amazing piece of art ever.
This scene is about abandonment. He is being abandoned. He's not getting any reaction from her.
I struggled with all of the characters in this one because they all seem repugnant in one way or another. Whether it be Eddie Israel's character, a man who's willing to really push his actors to the point of uncomfortability, beyond that, into sequences where they shouldn't be allowing or doing what they are doing to each other in the name of art to achieve these performances, and the high belief that they're creating something that's more than just another piece of crap film. And with Madonna in this one, who I feel was just never a great performer.
I can't. I can't.
Here, she doesn't do much above average. I think James Russell is quite good. There is a certain tenacity and weight to him. He feels unbalanced in the film, as both the character he's portraying and his actor character at the same time is equally unbalanced. I feel like he probably gives the best performance and walks away somewhat happy with this film, but Dangerous Game was not enjoyable for me. I struggled with these conversations as they tried to get to the heart of the characters, which just felt needless, pointless, something that I really didn't enjoy at all.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
You know what the matter is.
What?
Fuck you, Birds!
Come on, huh?
There was a certain pomposity to these conversations that just irked me. And although we have Abel Ferrara at the helm, it lacks that kind of tenacity that I've seen in some of his other movies, where it has that kind of raw energy. Here, we're lost within the filmmaking process, and they want to show how they are doing something more fantastical than what they are actually doing. I really, really did not like Dangerous Game at all. It was not for me. It was something that I will never go back to, and is definitely a low point within this set. But hey, let's dive into the extras. Maybe we'll find something rewarding in this set. Here we are in the disc for Dangerous Game. Let's go to the special features. First up, we've got Broken Hearts Down Broadway, Rewriting the Rules, interview with director Abel Ferrara. This is 20 minutes 48 seconds. He talks about his relationship with the screenwriter, how they kind of took a screenplay, they added extra things to it because they wanted to include Harvey Keitel in the film, ultimately making that script the film within this film. Next up, we have Primal Therapy, interview with actor James Russo, which is 15 minutes 42 seconds. He talks a lot about his relationship with Abel Ferrara, how Madonna really got him into the movie as he was friends with Sean Penn and knew her. Then we have Something Real, Cutting Dangerous Game, interview with editor Anthony Redmond, and this is very similar to a previous extra on the Bad Lieutenant disc, so much so that I almost felt as if I was watching the same extra again. Next we have A Dangerous Design, interview with production designer Alex Tavoularis, which is 11 minutes 58 seconds. And there's some interesting tidbits here. He talks a little bit about his brother, a little bit about working as a location manager on The Conversation, which is a really interesting little bit at the start of that one. Next up we have Let's Try, Upping Her Team's Dangerous Game, interview with producer Deanna Phillips. And again, this one felt very similar to the last one that she did. I was pretty sure I was watching the same thing again. And then the theatrical trailer. And that's the extras for Dangerous Game. There we have it. Dangerous Game. It's out now. If you get the chance to watch it, don't. Consider me taking one for the team here with this. No, not a fan. Not a fan at all. And I pretty much like everything I watch. There we have it. So let me know your thoughts on Dangerous Game. Did you love it? Did you think it was amazing? Let me know in the comment box below why you did, because maybe I just missed something here. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.